Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is a place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Let's go hunting, boy.
Dad! Good news! Ellie Mae's getting married.
What did you say?
Your daughter, Ellie, she's getting married.
When?
Don't know exactly. Could be any time.
Well, who's she getting married to?
Don't know that neither. Could be anyone.
How do you know she's getting married at all?
'Cause the signs point to it.
What signs?
All of them. First off, I heard a dove coo just as I broke an egg with a double yolk.
Well, Duke and me is going hunting.
And then I dumped out the coffee grounds, and they fell in the shape of a heart.
Come on, Duke.
And then I seen a white butterfly inside the house.
I know you set a great store by them signs.
I didn't depend on the signs. I waited for proof. I seen the ring.
Ellie Mae's wearing a ring?
No. The smoke ring from my soap kittle fire.
Well, come on, Duke.
It floated right up to Ellie's bedroom window.
Well, I'm glad you waited till it was a positive for certain thing.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. She's getting married sure as a goose goes barefoot.
Hey, everybody. Did you hear the news? Sonny Drydale's coming home from school.
There you are, Jed. That's your son-in-law. I'll go tell Ellie.
Granny?
Hey, Uncle Jed. I didn't know you had a son-in-law.
Hold this, boy.
Ellie Mae! Ellie Mae!
Hold on, Granny. I don't want you telling Ellie Mae she's going to marry Sonny Drydale.
Well, I'm only passing on what the signs say.
Well, we's going to wait for a few more signs, such as him asking, her saying yes, and the preacher collecting his dollar.
But, Jed, us women folks have a lot of getting ready to do before Ellie marries Sonny.
Stop saying Ellie Mae's going to marry Sonny. It was us counting them chickens too soon that caused all the trouble the last time. We pretty near got into a shooting feud with the Drydale.
Well, why else would Sonny be coming home, right in the midst of school?
I cut off his allowance, that's why. Do you know how long that stepson of mine's been going to college?
It's been quite a while.
19 years.
19 years?
And he's still a sophomore. He's been in and out of every college east of the Rockies. The oldest undergraduate in history.
Well, by the way, Chief, what has Sonny been majoring in?
Writing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Every week he writes home for money.
Well, if I may ask, what is he going to do out here?
Well, first he's going to get a job and go to work. Then he's going to settle down and marry a nice girl.
Oh, anybody in mind?
I don't care who he marries as long as her name is Ellie Mae Clammett.
But, Chief!
Now, listen. I've got a fortune invested in that ivy-covered stepson. That's one way I might get some of it back.
But surely you wouldn't engineer a marriage just for money. Sorry, Chief. Lost my head.
Now, please, Sonny, don't stay out there and pout. I'm sure Step-Daddy will change his mind when he sees you. Oh, my precious baby, don't be bitter. We'll straighten things out with Milburn.
I'll never forgive him. never. That insulting letter he wrote, and that awful four-letter word he used.
No.
Yes, W-O-R-K.
Right, Chief, I'll take care of it. Sonny! Sonny Drysdale, how wonderful to see you.
I know.
Oh, yes.
Chief?
Milburn, I hope you're happy. Here is the boy you've scarred for life.
What?
Stepdad, why did you tear my thirsty lips from the fountain of knowledge?
Because you were getting waterlogged.
Milburn, it's cruel of you to thrust Sonny out into the world so suddenly.
Don't worry, Margaret. The world has survived some pretty cruel blows.
It's all right, Mother.
Margaret, I'd like to talk to Sonny alone.
You won't be vulgar, coarse. He's at such an impressionable age.
Just leave us.
I'll be right outside the door. Whimper if you need me.
Now, look, Sonny, I want to be fair, but how can a college education go on for 19 years?
Well, you must realize, Stepdad, that athletics take up a lot of my time.
Athletics?
Yes, there's baseball, basketball, football, hockey.
Really? You?
Of course. I go to all the games.
Sit down. Now, look, Sonny. This is ridiculous. I've been calling you Sonny ever since I married your mother. Now, what is your real name?
Adonis.
Now, look, Sonny, I've got some real good plans for you.
Really? Have you?
Yes. Have you ever thought of getting married?
Oh, I've pinned a number of girls.
No, I don't mean that college boy stuff. I mean really settle down and raise a family.
Well, I plan to someday, but I can't get serious now until I finish my education.
Well, you've just finished it, so start getting serious.
But, Stepdad, I can't woo just any girl.
Don't worry. I've got one in mind who'll be just right for you.
Oh, have you really?
Yeah.
What's she like?
Gorgeous, lovely hair, exquisite face, magnificent figure, breathtakingly beautiful.
Oh, we're a matched pair. Oh, I know we're going to be so happy together.
Yes, but first you're going to go out and get a job and go to work.
Ooh, Stepdad, you've ruined everything. Mother? Mother? Mother?
I declare, Duke, I don't see how Beverly Hills grew to be such a big town with the hunting so poor. But the walk down that's good. Got our blood to stirring and put some spring back in our... Duke.
All right, now, let's take it from the start. Come on, come on. Ellie Mae, you're rehearsing for a wedding, not a foot race. Now do it again.
Ready.
Rehearsal's over.
Here you are, Uncle Jeff. I've been taking off your part for you, giving away Ellie Mae.
Yeah, thank you, boy.
Heck, I'm glad to give her away. Sonny Drysdale's dumb enough to take her.
Just wait till I get you unsettled.
Here, stop that. Jethro, take this back upstairs and put it in my closet.
Yes, sir. Boy, if he marries her, he ain't just dumb, he's squirrel bait.
Come back now.
One of these days, I'm gonna give him a good whooping.
You mentioned to feel the same way about your granny. Just what did she tell you?
Well, she said I was gonna marry up with Sonny Drysdale just as sure as ants at a picnic.
Trying to stop that little woman is like trying to poke a cat out from under a porch with a wet rope.
Well, she said she checked every sign, and there just wasn't no two ways about it. I'm gonna marry Sonny Drysdale.
Uh-huh. I hope she remembered to tell Sonny.
Excuse me, Chief. Mrs. Drysdale and Sonny are back.
Milburn,
Now, look, Margaret, the boy's going to work, and that's that. So let's not have a big emotional scene about it.
don't worry. That's all over. Nothing clears the air like a good cry. And Sonny's had one. There. Be mother's brave soldier.
Stepdad, I'm ready to go to work.
Good.
Sonny has decided to follow in your footsteps and work here at the bank.
Here?
I'm willing to start at the bottom. You can make me a vice president.
How soon can he get to be president?
Oh, just as soon as I can get my name off the door.
Oh, I don't expect to have this office. I want something really nice.
I've got something really nice for you. And it's big. Big as all outdoors. In fact, that's what it is. All outdoors. You're going to be a door-to-door salesman.
Oh, no! You're jesting.
No, I'm not. I got him a job selling adorable beauty products.
Melvin, how could you?
Well, it wasn't easy. I had a lien on the president of the company. Threatened to foreclose his mortgage.
Sonny is holding his breath. He's getting all red in the face.
Good. It'll match his sample case.
But what if one of his fraternity brothers were to see him peddling things from door to door?
Yes, no beta gams work.
Know what?
I'm a beta gamma pop.
But you've just pledged a new fraternity. Earn a piece of change. And here's a secret grip.
Careful of that door, Jethro. You want my wedding cake to fall? Oh, it's you, Jed.
Did you say wedding cake?
Well, I can't leave everything go to the last minute.
Annie, you gotta stop stirring up people and cakes just because of a few signs.
I ain't going by the signs. Just to satisfy you, I made a bunch of tests. And there is the proof that Sonny is going to marry Ellie Mae. Here, you can read this for yourself.
Read it?
That's Ellie's handkerchief, soaked in morning dew, wrung out with her little hands. And you can see her future husband's initials right there in them wrinkles. That's SD, plain as the nose on your face. And all the other tests come out the same way. The apple seeds in the hot shovel, the buckeyes in the ashes, 3 hairs from a cat's tail, the turkey bones, and the buried chicken foot. Every test known to modern science. Now, you better commence to get your daughter's dowry together, because according to them pawpaw seeds, it's going to be a fast courtship.
Tell Perkins to pick me up out front.
Sorry, Chief. Sonny has your car.
What for?
His new job.
A door-to-door salesman in a chauffeur-driven limousine?
I'm afraid so. Actually, it was your wife's idea. She said she couldn't walk in high heels.
She's with it?
She thought he might need help.
Boy, does he need help.
Gee, Mother, I feel so discouraged.
Now, dear.
We've been to 5 houses and I haven't sold a thing.
Well, Sonny, maybe it's not enough just to drive up in front and honk the horn.
Are you suggesting I knock on doors?
No, of course not. Perkins can do it. Perkins, why have you brought us to the Clampetts?
Working our way down the street, it's the next estate.
Oh, yes. And next is our house. Let's go there directly, Sonny, and I'll instruct the servants to buy anything you say.
No, Mother. I want to try here first. Perkins? No, Perkins. I want to go to the door.
Honey, not here. These are the Clampetts. You know, those dreadful peasant people. Remember?
I remember Ellie Mae, wild, unspoiled wood nymph. She'll buy my beauty products. She'll buy anything from me. Perkins, my sample case.
I'm going with you.
Mother, I'll do this myself.
But I'm afraid for my baby.
Mother,
I'm going to show stepdad that I'm a man. You'll see, Mother. I'll sell Ellie my beauty products. Adorable man calling.
Hey, Sonny!
Hello, Jethro.
How are you?
Fine. Is Ellie Mae here?
She sure is. Hey, Ellie Mae, Sonny Drydale's here. Stir your stumps. Hey, is that for Ellie?
Yes. I sure hope she likes it.
Howdy, Sonny.
Ellie Mae, you're even more ravishing than I remembered.
Thank you. So are you.
Yes.
Well, Sonny, you got here at last.
Hi, Granny.
Howdy, Sonny. Good to see you.
Mr. Clampett.
Hey, Ellie, wait till you see what all's in here.
Please. I want to show them to her.
You young folks go right in the parlor.
Okay.
Not you.
Come, Ellie Mae. Come see what your adorable man has for you.
Well, Jed,
Looks like your test was right.
You ought to see what he brung her.
you can't go wrong with apple seeds, buckeyes, turkey bones, and chicken feet.
Oh, it weren't nothing to eat. Just perfume and stuff like that.
Sonny, I never seen so many pretty things.
I hope you like each and every item. Let's see, where shall we start? Perfume. This one's called Moonswept Desire.
Gee whiz, well, that smells better than vanilla extract.
It should, at $50 an ounce.
$50 an ounce?
Yes, let's try another one. This is more expensive. This is called Midnight Madness. May I put a little behind your ear?
Well, I can't smell it back there.
You're right. I'll put it behind mine. Do you like it?
I sure do.
You take a bottle of each?
Well, if you want me to have it.
I want you to have everything in this treasure trove of beauty. Look what we have here. Bath crystals, dusting powder, hairspray, rinses, beauty, crystals, nail polish, eye makeup, lipstick.
You want me to take all these things?
I wish you'd take a dozen of each.
Well, I don't think I'd ought to do that.
Please, Ellie. It will make me very happy.
Well, well, I don't even know what to do with some of these things.
Well, I'll show you. Let's start with nail polish. Give me your hand.
Granny.
Let me go, Jed. Sonny just dropped to his knees to propose.
But it ain't right to spy.
I wasn't spying.
What do you call it then?
Snooping. Now let me get back to you.
Well, howdy, Miss Drydale. Come in.
Thank you. Where's Sonny?
He's in the parlor with Ellie.
I was just too nervous to wait outside. It's the first time Sonny's ever tried anything like this.
Well, he seems to be catching on real good.
I wanted to come in with him and help him, but he wouldn't let me.
Well, I should hope he wouldn't.
Miss Drydale, we's real pleased that you was in favor of Sonny taking this step.
Oh, I was bitterly opposed at first, but his father insisted that he was old enough.
Older? If he was any older.
Oh! Ellie said yes! She said yes to everything. I'm so... Mother, you promised you'd let me do this myself.
Oh, my baby, don't be angry.
I am not your baby. I'm a man. Just for this, I'm not going to eat my vegetables.
What's the matter, Sonny?
Ellie, I'm too upset to talk about it now. I'll be back tonight with the rest of the things. And then we can talk about the money then. Mother, why didn't you stay outside like you promised? Now you've spoiled everything.
Don't scold. Mother's sorry.
She just won't untie them apron strings, will she?
Well, don't worry. When Sonny marries Ellie, we'll fix that. When's the wedding, darling?
Well, he didn't say nothing about getting married.
Well, what was he doing in there on his knees?
Oh, painting my fingernail.
Doing what?
Oh, I'm supposed to pick out my favorite color.
Well, when's he gonna propose?
Oh, tonight, I reckon. That's when he's fetching back the rest of my presents.
That money he was talking about must be your dowry.
Well, he sure wasn't bashful about that.
How much is my dowry, Paul?
Well, back home, I had it figured out in pigs, chickens, and goats. Sonny seems to favor hard cash.
Well, before you talk about that, you better see that he puts more than paint on your daughter's finger.
All right, Granny.
He's a slippery one, you know. He backed down once before.
Well, I don't think Mr. Drydale's gonna let that happen again.
Chief, the president of Adorable Beauty Products is on the phone.
Now, don't tell me he's fired the jerk already. Tell him I'm out of town.
Sonny sold a $1,000 order.
What?
The first customer he called on.
Ben? Milburn. Oh, what'd you expect? He's my son. What's the difference? I raised him, educated him. He's got my... Oh, I'll call you back. My boy just walked in.
Congratulations, Sonny.
Yes, congratulations, my boy.
I had no idea the business world was such a pushover. Now let's talk about that vice presidency.
Yeah, well, the ability to sell is a valuable commodity in any business, and you've certainly proven that.
Stepdad,
Yes, son.
just make me an offer.
Well, I suppose if, considering... Can we discuss it?
Oh, all right. Just sit down.
Sorry, Chief, another phone call.
Not now. I'm talking to my son, the super salesman.
But it's Mr. Clampett.
I'll be brief, son. Hello, Mr. Clampett.
Mr. Drydale, I've been trying to get a hold of Sonny, but you can tell him for me not to bring Ellie all them gifts he promised her.
Gifts?
Yeah, she was just telling me, perfumes and all kind of beauty stuff. According to her, it'd come to pretty near $1,000.
I see.
Oh, I know he plans to ask her to marry him tonight, but even so, it's too much.
Thank you, Mr. Clampett. Goodbye.
You've just wasted 68 seconds of my valuable time. Now let's have some action.
Oh, right. Sonny?
You two sit down. You ain't doing nothing but stirring up a breeze.
What's Sonny doing in there all this time? You sure he's fixing to pop the question?
He knows it's pop or get popped.
Ellie Mae, this is going to be a terribly difficult thing for me to ask you. It's like penning up a wild deer, or capturing a beautiful butterfly, or caging a soaring bird. Are you sure you want to do all that to me?
What do you mean, Sonny?
Oh, never mind. What must be, must be. Ellie Mae, will you marry me?
No, thank you.
What was that?
No, thank you. You're a real nice fella, Sonny, and I like you a whole lot. But I just don't love you, and I don't think you love me neither.
But that's not the point. You've turned down Sonny Drysdale, the sweetheart of a dozen sororities, king of countless campuses. Are you sure you want to pass up this chance for paradise?
Yep.
Have you thought it over carefully?
Yep.
And you're willing to give up instant ecstasy?
Yep.
Is that all you can say? Yep.
Nope. There's one other thing. You're kneeling on my foot.
Ooh!
it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here?
This has been a Filmways presentation.